Hi there, my name is Blessings Wanjiku, and I will be representing Team Doreen in presenting our solution, Subleech, for the IBM hackathon. Now, we realized one major problem, whether it's for Kenyans, for Africans, or for people at large who are dealing with subscriptions, you're losing a lot of money yearly, but silently. What do I mean? Three major aspects. One, zombie subscriptions. So you think you're only paying for Netlify or Netflix and probably Spotify, and you think that's majorly it. But you forget that there are newsletters out there that you've subscribed to that need you to pay for them, or gyms. And because you subscribed years back, you really don't remember. But when your paycheck comes in, you realize it's not the normal account. Zombie subscriptions. Now, number two, silent price hikes. What do I mean by this? You thought that because you subscribed 2 years ago and what you paid for was $5, that the price is going to remain constant until it really doesn't. So 5 years later or 2 years later, the price is hiked, and nobody sent you a message. It just happened, and you ended up paying more, and probably you didn't even notice. Or number three, it's never just an easy fix. For you to get back to the $5 that you are paying, it becomes such a big hassle. And this is a problem that people have seen a lot. And so because of that big hassle, people are like, it's not really even important for me to just, continue even either one paying for it, or two, bring out that whole rush for I want to go back to that amount. You're just like, it's okay, no problem, I'll pay for it. But remember, you're losing a lot of money. We saw this problem and we realized using IBM Bob, we can actually create a solution. That's why we created our solution, which has three major aspects. One, you can upload a CSV. Now, that CSV will be the bank statement that you got, whether it's M-Pesa, it's your KCB, it's your crypto wallet statement, all that you can upload it. Then number two, AI will detect. It goes through your patterns, it goes through what you have been doing, it calculates the frequency, it checks the recurring charges, it checks those silent charges, it flags price changes automatically. Now from there, it can be able to know that Blessings was only supposed to pay for Netflix and Spotify. But in this list, I'm seeing five different things, and it brings it out. It brings in the aspect of transparency. And then there's number three, the IBM Granite layer that we have writes you a letter. It now, with one click, it generates a full on letter for you to be able to send, either canceling it or just negotiating the price to the perfect amount. Now, this is how our live product looks like, just as I explained. This is just a picture though. You drop in your receipt, your CSV, whichever it is, and after dropping it in here, it is fully analyzed by our AI model. After analyzing, it now breaks it down for you on a very nice dashboard, explains to you these are your prices, these are your hikes, these are your subscriptions, this is what you should be worried about. Now, we use IBM Watson for the orchestration, as you can check over here, the agents that we used, and the cancellation letter agent. Then a one-click professional cancellation letter. So it generates for you the letter based on the models that you've seen over here. It now generates the letter for you. And you can also just tweak it up according to what you think is best. Then afterwards, still on this same dashboard, you can send it to the specific email that will reply back to you. Now, we used IBM Bob and we realized that it was more than just a chatbot. It was literally our code developer, helping out with four major aspects. That is one, security review, because the Subleech that we have created, our product is called Subleech. What we have created makes us realize something. There's a heavy need for security because we're handling a lot of data. So how we handle it, Bob helped us really much in trying to analyze the CSVs, the CSV uploads that you will be uploading. Then there's number two in the aspect of code generation. Our front end looks amazing, our back end works seamlessly because IBM Bob really helped out with the code generation. Then there's number three, Watson Granite LLM, which is the model that we are using. It was more than helpful because remember, for you to write those letters, the cancellation, the negotiation, you need to compel people for them to really agree with what you're saying. Then number four, the test suite, because we really needed to constantly test, iterate, build, test, yeah, all that to ensure that the product that we're building actually makes sense. And because remember, even as we are now putting it out here, there's someone who's going to upload a CSV that probably has been hashed out. What happens next? What about the duplicate columns? All that needed to be dealt with in the most perfect way. So IBM Bob was more than helpful. Tech stack, our front end was React and we used Vite, and we also for the UI we used Emotion, Frame Emotion, and Neo. For the backend we used Python, that is Fast API, Pandas pattern engine, merchant fingerprinting, and CSV processing. Then AI layer we used IBM Watsonx that I had mentioned, IBM Bob, letter generation API, and confidence scoring. Then lastly on the DevOps aspect, GitHub CI/CD, OpenShift manifest, Docker container, and security headers. And you can check that all in the repo, this one right here. You can check this out. Now our team lead is called Doreen. She did a lovely job. We have Anthony who handled AI engineering and helped us really integrate IBM Watson. Gloria and I worked on the front end and just really perfecting it, but she really took on that task. And I, Blessings, handled the DevOps, ensuring that our CI/CD pipeline really works perfectly, ensuring that the whole application is good. So that is Subleech. We are hoping for an opportunity for us to be able to continue building it, not just as a B2C, which is what it currently is, maybe to a consumer like Blessings, but also B2B, because there are businesses out there that think they are paying for two services. Well, deeply, they're not. This tool acts as an auditing tool, a transparency tool, but it just doesn't leave you with understanding that, yes, this is where my money is going. It also helps you understand what next. Thank you so much for your time. We really do appreciate it. Thank you.